how can agile practices like user stories and acceptance criteria be adapted for data projects then?
Yeah, so I think these things, user stories and acceptance criteria, people might not be familiar with the terms, but they're embedded in everyday projects if you really think about it. So within each project, you have a goal or a set of goals. If this project is user facing, if you're creating something that's interactive, then you need to start by gathering use cases or user stories from your main stakeholders. So these will like later be translated into requirements and tasks for the development teams to complete. And you'll typically hear something like, I want to be able to see our sales volume trending over time. I need to see our sales over time. Like, this is helpful. Okay, so we have a general idea of what kind of data we're working with, but it's not the whole picture, and it's not enough detail for development teams to work with. So frequently, the users are not as technically proficient as the development teams. So you're going to have to get as much information from them as possible to ensure that your development teams have really clear, defined tasks to get done. They want to see sales. Okay. Do they want to see sales volume in units? Do they want to see sales volume in dollars? Do they want to see it? Do you want to be able to break it down by the different products that you sell, the different product categories? Do you care about by region, by country? What sort of time frame are you interested in? 6 months, 12 months, 18 months? These are the kinds of details that are really important to ensure that you have a smooth development process. And if you think about it, the user story is basically what the user tells you, the use case. And your acceptance criteria is your way of understanding and mitigating the risk that you build out this big thing and you show it to your users and they say, yeah, but I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this. What you have to have is clearly defined requirements and clearly defined acceptance criteria. So it removes the ambiguity from the development team and it gives the users like their checklist of what they want when they get to see it for the first time and go through the testing, what user acceptance testing or UAT. I would say people might not understand these terms, and that it's very fair for the rest of the agile methodologies. There might be terms that people are not familiar with, but these things are embedded into your everyday work. It's just that we're trying to clearly define them and make sure that these risks are accounted for in the process.
So just it's easier to communicate across the different teams.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, brilliant.